It's going to be Dave Villwalk swinging to the outside. He is not going to have the inside. Brian Perkins will. Perkins will be in lane 1. Greg Hopp is between boats right now. We will see if Villwalk leaves him a lane in there. There is the 40-second mark, so they were legal. 5 seconds ago, they crossed that line legally, so everybody now legal to go racing. Now they have to come around to start, finish, and get here on time. Brian Perkins is going to have the inside in the U21 Lake Ridge paving. It looks like lane 2 is going to be Greg Hopp, moving up ahead of the field a little bit going into that turn. In between boats, Mark Evans is in between Greg Hopp and Dave Villwalk, so he's out in lane 3. Now they're turning toward us. We're going to have 4 boats all together in this fairly narrow area. We wondered how this would work. We are at 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. It looked like a good start, and it was Greg Hopp, our leader in lane 2. Dave Villwalk is back quite a ways on the outside in lane 4. We'll see how that works out for him. Probably put in a setup to run on the outside, and he'll have tremendous boat speed. Now a great race off the first turn as Perkins on the inside and Hopp in lane 2 are side by side as they come off that marker for the first time. The rooster tail off to our right is Dave Villwalk. You cannot see him, but he's in the rooster tail of the 2 lead boats. Mark Evans is back a ways in the 57. Into the second turn for the first time, and Greg Hopp is our leader in lane 2. Leaving a lane for Perkins. Now watch, it's going to be tight in there. Perkins trying to hold it on the inside, and he does. They all get through it okay, but here comes Villwalk on the outside. We're going to have 3 boats side by side at the end of lap 1. Look at this. Villwalk is going to take the lead. Way on the outside, he goes by Greg Hopp, who went by us in second place. Perkins was third on the inside into the turn for the second time. Quite a race shaping up here. You take all that speed of the U96 and put it way outside, and you end up with a great boat race. That's what we have. Villwalk onto the backstretch again. He has the lead now. The race for second and third is very close. Villwalk with that tremendous boat speed. Pulls away from them a little bit, opening up some water, but Hopp's boat is fast in the straightaway. Greg Hopp's old boat is a little bit narrower. He cannot corner with these 2 boats, but he can sure run with them in the straightaways. And he is. Villwalk swinging wide, giving him a lot of room. Hopp comes through the turn right on the hip of Perkins. Villwalk across the line in first place. The second and third place boats are side by side as they cross the line. 2 laps complete for our leader, Dave Villwalk. Mark Evans, the only boat that hasn't completed 2 laps, and he's coming by to do that now. Onto the backstretch, and our leader is Dave Villwalk, the U96, Spirit of Qatar. He has opened up a little more than a rooster tail over that race for second and third place. And Greg Hopp, using his tremendous straightaway speed, is opening up a little bit of a lead now on Brian Perkins in the 21. I'll tell you, that old white boat can run. It does not corner like the newer boats, but it is not slow. And Hopper is out there having a pretty good time. Villwalk now swinging wide and leaving a lot of room to the inside. Hopp moves over, and Perkins has to swing to the outside of him, gets into some rough water back there and loses a little bit of ground. Greg Hopp now coming by in second place, and he has completed 3 laps, 2 to go. Here's Brian Perkins completing his second lap. No problems at all for Dave Villwalk, who wisely went clear to the outside. Villwalk implied earlier in our interviews that he might use Saturday and early Sunday as an opportunity to stay out of trouble, score some points, and that's certainly what he did here. Starting way on the outside, which he can do, and driving around everybody. Up the backstretch, our second place boat, Greg Hopp, the U100, with that distinctive new profile, and we've been impressed with the way this old boat has run. Fred Leland built that years ago as a fairly radical design. He has conventionalized it a little bit, putting the air intake up above the driver. It is a narrower hull, which means it's not going to corner the way the newer boats will, but in the straightaways, he can run. Right now, he's got it back down a little bit. All he has to do is keep going, and he will gather very, very critical second place points. Brian Perkins coming by our tower in third place in the Lake Ridge paving. So our first 3 boats have completed 4 laps now. They are on their final lap. Mark Evans in the U57 coming under our tower. He will complete his 4th lap and start his white flag lap. Dave Villwalk, our leader, has a quarter of a lap to go now. He is up in the bridge turn, which of course has been moved to our side of the bridge. That's the reason for the shortening of the race course. And the checkered flag will fly for the first time in 2011 for Dave Villwalk and the U96 Spirit of Qatar. 400 points, and he will match the output that Steve David gained in the running of Heat 1A. Here's the hopper out of Snohomish, Washington, Greg Hopp in Fred Leland's U100, and he has to be very, very happy with the way that old boat has worked for him. Brian Perkins coming by in the green, white, and black U21 Lake Ridge Paving.
They gave Hopp an extra lap.
Mark Evans coming by in the 57, formulaboats.com. We are getting possible word of a penalty on Greg Hopp. He may have to run an extra lap. Greg is running very fast into the second turn. So apparently he has been told that he has to cross start finish line again. He's getting a checkered flag now. We don't know why. There may have been a penalty on Greg Hopp, which will affect the standings. He crossed the line originally in second place, but was told to run another lap. We will try to get the official word on that. That will be a big disappointment for Greg, who appeared to run an outstanding race here in Heat 1B. If true, that is going to move Brian Perkins up into second place, Mark Evans up into third, and Greg will be back in fourth place. We don't know what the call was, or even yet if it's official. It may have been a precautionary lap. But Greg Hopp definitely was sent another lap. We saw him stay up at speed when the other boats were coming in and cross start finish line. Only then was he given the checkered flag. The scorers are telling us U100 is in fourth place. We will not call that official yet, but it is coming from timing and scoring. So we have first place going to the 96 Spirit of Qatar, Dave Villwalk. No big surprise there. Second place will be Brian Perkins, who ran third on the race course, but moves up as a result of the penalty to Greg Hopp. Third place, Mark Evans in the formulaboats.com. He was well behind the field, but he will move up into third place as a result of the penalty. And Greg Hopp, who will tell you that if they're going to call something on somebody, it's often he who receives the penalty. We'll have to find out what this one was about.